Thanks for tuning in to Red Belt Radio. The following episode is scheduled for one fall. I'm Jason, and this show is dedicated to World Wonder Ring Stardom. Today I'm covering the devastating, unexpected betrayal that occurred during the main event of Stardom's Korakuen Hall show, which took place on July 23rd, 2024. This transmission will contain heavy spoilers for that show if you couldn't already tell. Here's your final spoiler warning. And now, let's discuss what happened. I am of course talking about the plot twist of the Goddess of Stardom title match between Syuri and Konami and Oedo Tai's Thekla and Momo Watanabe, where we saw Konami's heartless betrayal of Syuri, her return to the Oedo Tai faction, and the seizure of the Goddess belts by Thekla and Momo. I am very much split on Stardom's decision to implement yet another title change, let alone in this fashion, but I'll try to cover a number of possible angles regarding why this has taken place and where everyone now stands. If you find these transmissions valuable, please give this a like, subscribe to the channel, or leave a comment to let me know what you think. The Goddess of Stardom title picture this year is a thing of pure chaos. Aphrodite survived until the end of March and obviously needed to drop the belts due to Utami's departure from Stardom. Crazy Star held on for just over a month, and to a point, their title loss in May to FWC is understandable, since the match took place in FWC's hometown of Fukuoka. From here, we venture into the realm of irrational psychological torture, as Konami helped secure the belts in June to further win over her tag partner Syuri, all so that she could ruin Syuri with a backstab and immediately wrench those same belts from Syuri's grasp. I kinda understand this, and I kinda don't. It seems fairly clear that Stardom wants to teach its audience that almost every Stardom show moving forward is must-see TV. Title changes can happen just about anywhere, and they can involve just about anyone. Stardom comes to America in April, the high-speed belt changes hands. A Sendai Girls wrestler challenges for the white belt in June, that belt changes hands. The Goddess of Stardom titles are on the line during a couple of nameless Korakuen Hall cards. Hopefully you get my point. Predictable is not something the company wants to be remembered as this year. I also think the idea of putting Syuri at the center of a revenge plot is pretty badass. She's already been showcased on her social media account filming martial arts fight scene reels. So let's see her play out this action movie storyline within Stardom itself. Additionally, the God's Eye roster was starting to look a bit overgrown with the recruitment of Lady C and Hina on the horizon, so a Konami departure works in terms of sheer numbers. This also means that most of the God's Eye roster, from Syuri to Saki Kashima to Lady C to Hina, has a legitimate grudge against Oedo Tai, and we are just about ready for a brand new faction war. A faction war in which wrestlers like Lady C should be due for a level up, in part because of Ami Sore's unfortunate injury hiatus, but also in part to the fact that it's about time. If Hina does in fact challenge her sister Rina for the Future of Stardom title, as Stardom has teased a couple of times now, that title match will have even more weight behind it, since Hina can't seem to escape any of Oedo Tai's villainy this year. Oedo Tai gains from this not only a couple of belts, but a much-needed sense of danger. This will make Natsuko Tora's challenge for the red belt this weekend at Stardom Sapporo World Rendezvous feel that much more threatening, and it will give most of the Oedo Tai squad an enhanced presence throughout the 5-star GP. And yet, I can't help wondering about their methods, as I often do. Konami claims to have been planning this betrayal for a long while now. So why go through the motions for so long during the Goddess title match? Why get beat up for minutes at a time by the very people you're going to join? Why not jump Shuri much earlier and spare yourself the damage? I, of course, know the answers to this question, but I have a feeling I'm not the only person asking it. And as dangerous as Oedo Tai wants to become, they're putting themselves in almost everyone's crosshairs. They are the common enemy in a company where almost none of the other factions are feuding with each other. No one's distracted, no one's preoccupied. Cosmic Angels hates Oedo Tai because of Thekla's prejudice against idols. Sayakami Tani, Azumi, Lady C, Miyu Amasaki, and Hina hate them, all for the events of the conversion. Starlight Kid hates them for being exiled, ditto for Saki Kashima, and now everyone in God's Eye hates them as well. You can argue that I'm leaving out a lot of names too. I guess I'm just unclear on what Oedo Tai thinks they can accomplish with everyone trying to take them out all at once. Nevertheless, I give this faction credit for ruffling so many feathers and bringing so many people to their low point as far as dramatic storytelling is concerned. Oedo Tai is relevant. They've driven that point home. But we're also getting the grudge match between Shuri and Konami right away. The revenge plot is speed running immediately to its third act. Or is it? All I can say is Shuri cannot be allowed to beat Konami at Sapporo World Rendezvous. Shuri needs to still be enraged. She needs to still be on a mission. She can't get her revenge yet. This needs to carry on throughout the entire 5-star GP and perhaps beyond even that. With this many betrayals, roster alterations, title changes, and subverted expectations, what are you expecting from events like Sapporo World Rendezvous and the 5-star Grand Prix? Do you think Oedo Tai's new belt acquisitions will be long-lasting? And what do you think happens next for Shuri? If you found this transmission valuable, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, or leave a comment to let me know what you think. Thanks for listening to Red Belt Radio.